Did the crew act different off camera at night? What's up, Bada gang? It's your girl Rachel Bada and I'm back for another video. So yes guys, I am here to answer some questions for Footasylum edition. So guys, I asked, well, I didn't ask actually, to be fair. My sister did a Q&A whilst I was in her house and she forwarded the questions to me to clarify things and set the record straight. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm going to answer as much as I can. There is a lot of questions and I'm here to clear out the juicy ones. Before I even get to this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification, and also leave a comment and a like. Thank you very much, and let me continue. Yeah, so I'm about to clear the air and set the record straight. Yeah. Alright, so first question. Someone asked, why was you... Oh, so the light's right in my eye. Can see what I'm reading. Why was I mad when Ilyas voted me? Let me just clear out the air because I feel like a lot of people feel like I was being so emotional. I am not the emotional type. Let's just put that out there. Let's just clear the air. I wasn't actually emotional about the fact that he'd voted me. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's a voting game. Like, everyone has to vote someone. Someone has to be voted out, to be honest. The reason why I was actually annoyed and I had a conversation with him was the fact that, obviously I was surprised that he voted me, but the game's a game. So I just wanted to clear the air just so there's no awkwardness, because obviously I'm still in the house and obviously he's still in the house and there's no animosity. Is that even that's English? Yeah, so anyway, so yes, obviously he wants to pull him for a chat. Obviously it's not Love Island, but I just wanted to pull him for a chat. And his response was, I don't feel like there's no need for a chat. What? Let's pause. Let's start this again because we're about to do that. And obviously I felt disrespected because I shouldn't even be the person that's gone out of my way to go and talk to you to clear the air because you voted me. I didn't vote you, you voted me. Obviously I felt violated. Respect. Like, anyone doesn't like disrespect, I don't tolerate disrespect. The reason why it even looks more heated than it was is because he basically at the time tried to brush it off as if nothing happened, as if like it was just cool and come by our moment. And it was doing little talk. And for me, when I'm annoyed, I just don't like the small talk. I do not want to have conversations with you, especially if I'm annoyed with you. Please do not approach me. And then he did pull me to the side. We can have a chat. But obviously you didn't see that in the Footasylum show because obviously it is edited and it is 24 hours condensed into 40 minutes. So you guys are not going to see the context of it. And that was the reason why it had nothing to do with the point. It was the fact that I went out my way to go and talk to him and he just brushed me off and dismissed me as if I'm just some chewing gum girl. Like, I'm not that girl. So, but it was nothing major. It was just like miscommunication and yeah. The context, the reason why he did quote unquote brush me off was because obviously Sugar Lips did tell him to speak to me later, but obviously I was unaware of that. There was a lot of miscommunication that happened. Yeah. So the next question. I swear this light is in my eye. What are you most excited to do with Rachel when she's out? Okay, I feel like this is questions for my sister, but now that I'm out, obviously I FaceTime my sister. I'm yet to just go see my family, to be fair. I think this question is for my sister, but I'm just gonna answer it as if it's me for me. You know what I mean? Even though it was a Q&A for me. But I mean, yeah, so I guess just see her. And I guess was living in a house a wonderful experience, and would you live in a house full of people you don't know, as in like a content house? I was what? Yeah, so to answer your question, it was an interesting experience, I would say, to say the least. I mean, it was fun. Obviously there was some highs and obviously emotional roller coaster because I feel like being at the bottom was not a nice feeling. Was that PTSD, just like first stage, obviously me and Grace going against each other being voted out. So I feel like during that experience, I feel like I had like a little bit of PTSD every time I heard like eviction. I'm like, but yeah, so would I live in a house with content creators again? No. Obviously it was paid, hence why I was there. If it's not paid, I'm not there. That's just the easiest way to put it. The cons is that there's a lot of pride and ego colliding, so it's just a lot, and obviously everyone wants the main attention. Okay. Why was you so quiet in the house? Okay, yes, I actually like this question. I was not quiet at all. I think I was one of the loudest people in the house, but I don't know how they've managed to make it look like I was so quiet and I didn't speak in the house. But I feel like they put obviously a lot of the content where I zoned out and I just wasn't communicating, in a sense of I wasn't interacting with the group when we're having conversations, or I'm just listening. But they put a lot of that content out, and I feel like as well I also didn't get a lot of screen time. Maybe because I just was so peaceful, I guess. But I was very vocal. I am definitely very vocal. I don't know why I was perceived as if I was very quiet, but everyone that knows me knows I'm not quiet. I am the least quiet person. So yeah, I don't know, I wasn't quiet at all. They just put obviously clips. You need to remember that it's 24 hours condensed into 40 minutes, so there's a lot of missing pieces in that storyline. So yeah, definitely say I wasn't quiet. It was just perceived as if I was quiet, but I wasn't quiet. Can you go into our house while you're on your period? No. Yes, you can. Obviously they're not going to stop you if you're on your period, but for me, I did not want to be on my period obviously during the house, because obviously it's mixed girls and boys and it's just a bit uncomfortable. My period actually almost came when I was in the house, but obviously it came before because I sped it up. Let me give you girls a trick. So if you want your period to come quicker, stack on your vitamin C. Also take lemon tea. Is it lemon and ginger tea? That really helps, because obviously I took that like days before I got in the house, and obviously I started my period, so it was perfect. So I finished my period before I got to the house, so it was just perfect timing for me. I would still go in the house, but I just wouldn't feel as comfortable. You behind the scenes, yes you. What are your thoughts about Max? So you know what? Okay, I actually like Max. Max is a very energetic person. He is annoying sometimes, but you just have to love him. It's like, it's one of those ones that you just get used to him, and obviously when you first meet him you just won't understand his character sometimes, because he does come across quite strong in terms of like, he's very opinionated, but you come to realize that he banters a lot. I don't know if obviously screen time, and obviously like for content purposes. It was entertaining. I would say he's definitely the person that kept the house going. He was definitely entertaining. So overall I love Max. He's just annoying little brother, I see. But yeah, Max is full of energy. Is it real or scripted? No, it's definitely reality. It's a reality TV. It's not scripted. Nothing scripted in there, hence why there's a lot of things where it's like, why did I speak about that? Why the heck did I even put that out there? But it's definitely not scripted. I would say there is obviously some parts where they have to like just like jog us and be like, okay, maybe just speak about this, but other than that it was nothing scripted. Everything was just, who will you be maintaining contact with and why? Well, I'm in a group chat with the housemates anyways. I feel like everyone's cool. I don't know, I get along with everyone, to be fair, so I'll definitely be in contact with, I guess, majority people, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess everyone, I guess, until it isn't. It's cool until it isn't. So next question. How did you feel when Harry sneezed on you?
I'm really bored.
When is this challenge?
Yeah,
hell, we've been up for ages. Oh, that's disgusting.
Wow, no, that was
on my life. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's worse. You looked it in the eye when he said
no, I'm really sorry. That was just like, it came out. I'm actually sorry.
No, because he was actually.
Guys, I kid you not, it took every ounce of my body not to react. I swear to you. Everyone that knows me knows that that is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, you cannot cough next to me, do not sneeze next to me, don't even breathe next to me. Like, I do not like when people don't cover their mouths, like when they're just sneezing and just spreading germs. Like, it's just a no-go. And the fact that he sneezed all over me, I was just silent. I just had to walk off, because I was just like, once something goes on the internet, it stays on the internet, and I do not want to stain my name. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not gonna react. But in the real world, it would have been a different story. But I feel like for the sake of the peace of the house, I said, you know what, I'm not gonna react. Yeah, but I was fuming. I don't know if you can see my face, but I was fuming. Fuming. Best moments. I would say the best moments was probably the challenges, and also the night after we was demiked. The house was just like fun. Like, it was just like everyone was just fully themselves. Like, the funnest things happened in the nighttime, I swear to you. Good, it was a good experience, I'll definitely say. Yeah, the challenges and the night scenarios were the best. Okay, what happened that you wished was shown but it wasn't? I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble, but when we was playing the tortilla slapping challenge, there's a lot of things that was taken out of, you know, the final edit. But when Max used the tortilla to slap me, he slapped me so hard, I did a whole 360, my whole body span, and he cut my face. Oh. that shook me up a little bit. But they didn't show that on camera, did they? No, they didn't. But it's all good though. But we squashed, we kind of cleared it anyways. It wasn't that deep. I don't feel like he intentionally tried to, or he did try to hurt me, but he didn't intentionally try to cut me or nothing like that. So yeah, it was all good. But that was one of the things I wish that kind of was shown, because I mean, yeah, I don't know. Favorite moment in the locked-in house? Again, that's kind of a similar question to the other one, but I would say my favorite moment was definitely like when it was demiked and we were having fun, just having a chat and just bonding, and the funniest things tend to happen during the night time. And also I felt like the dog challenge, I felt like that was like literally one of my favorite challenges. It's not that I can't run. That suit that we had on, our body was so heavy, it was like twice the weight of me, and it was so heavy and I had to lift my hand up, and on top of that the suit doesn't actually bend, so it was just like, yeah, they didn't tell us. So we didn't prepare, and I tried to sprint and obviously clearly didn't work out. My back is still hurting me from the dog challenge.
Matty girl.
I can still see a nest in that suit as well.
They said 3, 2, 1, go. Rachel said I was out. I said yeah. She just went face fine, like fully. If that's not put in slow mo, I don't know what you guys are doing editing.
But yeah, I feel like that was probably like my highlight of the series. Most annoyingest time in the locked-in house. I would definitely say the sneeze. I think that really almost took me out. Realized that I've got a lot of patience. I had more patience than I thought I did being in that house. Is the guys do not tend to clean after themselves. The only person that was, I would say, clean out of the guys was Ilyas. Yeah, clean after the boys was not cool, so I just decided not to because I ain't nobody's maid. Will you go on Grace's podcast? Yeah, well, I mean, if she brings me on, 100%, why not? How does it feel living in the same house as content creators? I can't lie, it was fun in the sense of like there was a lot of different personalities, but it was a lot of like egos clashing. There was a lot of like, yeah, but I feel like everyone got on for the most part, and yeah, it was never boring in the house, I guess. Well, there were some boring times, but yeah, for the most part it was never really boring. So is it like MTV Real World ? 10 strangers in a house. I don't know what MTV Real World is, so I'm just going to say no, because I don't know what it is. Is that bad? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm too old for that. Is she dating one of the guys on the show? God forbid. Okay, let me not say God forbid, because that sounds like I feel like I'm better than them. No, I just have someone special in my life. So yeah, that's the reason why. And obviously I wouldn't have dated anyone anyway in the house. They're all lovely guys, but I've got my eyes on someone else. So okay, so someone just asked, is your bunda real? Okay, yes, for the most part. I'm joking, no, for the most part. Yeah, it's all real, all natural, baby. Oh, what it is, I feel like people are going to start thinking that my bunda, I don't even use the word bunda, my ass is fake because of Chip's diss, the diss battle. But to clarify, yes, my ass is all natural, my body is completely natural. I just put on weight, and that's that. Who did you fancy in locked-in house? I didn't fancy anyone, not a soul, not a soul. Just to clarify, not related, but Queen Summer Walker liked Rachel's post. What? Hold up. Not related, but Queen Summer Walker liked Rachel's post. What post? I mean, what post? If you did, Summer Walker, I love you. Favorite boy and girl roommate? I don't have any favorites, to be fair. Yeah, I don't have a favourite. They're all my favourites. That's the biggest lie I can say. To be fair, I don't have a favourite. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have a favourite. Yeah. Sorry to be, you know, I just don't. I meant to answer the questions and I'm not answering the questions, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is till it isn't. In Locked In, did the crew act different off camera at night? I mean, for the most part, I feel like everyone let their hair down. I feel like in the night. I feel like in the night everyone just like let loose. Everyone was just more, I guess, fun, would I say. Like, everyone was just bonding, everyone was just like just bantering. Max was always up, keeping us up, so we were sleep deprived. But we did have concept of time as well, so I guess what as we called a nighttime, it could have been the morning, because obviously we didn't really sleep like that. But yeah, I would definitely say, I wouldn't say people acted different, but I guess when cameras are on, everyone's more, I guess, more conformed to, you know, present themselves a certain way. So yeah, is that word? Is that even English? I don't even know how I construct that sentence, but yeah, it is what it is. No question, Rachel, you are absolutely stunning, so underrated in Locked In. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the comment. I definitely feel like I deserved a bit more screen time. I didn't get no screen time. Well, I didn't get a lot of screen time. But obviously I'm still grateful to obviously be on Footasylum Locked In. Yeah. So thank you for actually acknowledging that. Because I was thinking the same thing. Okay, sexist in the house. I feel like everyone was sexy in the house. Okay, no, I don't. Everyone's beautiful in their own way anyway, so yeah. Yeah. Why did you sell out and join Footasylum? Was it for exposure? First and foremost, I'm confused. Is Footasylum part of Illuminati or something? Because from my knowledge, I didn't sell out anything. I just went on the show as a content creator and did what I needed to do. So in terms of, if you say sell out for being on a Footasylum show, then call it what it is. But it definitely was good for exposure, and yeah, and obviously we all get paid, so it's a win-win situation. I mean, anyone would have done it in that position. Which housemate are you closest to in the Locked In house? I would say, to be fair, I feel like everyone was close to each other. I feel like it was just like a group bond. But yeah, I think I probably was closest to Destiny. But everyone was close in the house anyways, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. This might have been short, might have been long, I don't even know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys will, yeah. So I hope you guys check out my next video, because obviously it's gonna be more juicy, it's gonna be more intimate. And yeah, so please follow my YouTube channel by subscribing. Also turn on your notification just so you're notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, so leave a comment and share some love, guys. Bye guys.